Alright, I wanted to make a video because there's not too many videos out on the Fisher Plow Gusfoot replacement. A lot of times these plows are at the wrong angle, and what happens is the Gusfoot will shred off, and people try all different methods trying to put washers and whatnot. So the correct way to do it is actually to cut off the old ones and weld the new ones. I think I paid around $12 for these shipped piece. I think all four was like 45 bucks. Worth it though. One thing I did notice though is the Gus feet on here, the new ones, actually have a gap behind them, which the originals don't, and there's a little bit of hangover. Now what happens is the original blade, you should stay around 4 inches before you add your replacement blade on, and it'll stop this from getting shredded off. A lot of times people don't pay attention to that, or you end up with a used plow and you're wondering why that is. Normally it's because the original blade, the edge, which is right here, got trimmed off too much. It should have been around here, which would have been perfect for this Gusfoot. However, these have to hang over, which isn't a big deal. Now, once you put these on, you have a whole new mounting bracket for them. So what happens is I had to cut out a hole because I went with the newer type springs. So here's the Gusfoot here. So what happens is when you make the hole, you now put your new spring in, and you just put it in the holes and adjust it down. So basically you'll get a whole new setup. Now I bought the spring tool, which connects onto there, tightens the spring. So I'm going to tighten down the nut first, put the spring tool on, which is right here. So you put this on here, and this will tighten up the spring, get pressure, then tighten up the bolts, and then there's a little pin in there, a little safety pin that'll pop through. So you just want to slide that out when you're done. So a lot of times, guessing I could probably bang that out with a punch before it'll pop up, but I'm going to put pressure on it, do it the right way, and call it a day. So I'm going to go ahead and put the next 4 springs on. You don't have to cut those out. You can get the little square type springs and they're just fine. But leave any comments or questions that you might have about this. Like I said, I did this because there weren't a lot of videos in order to put a new Gusfoot on. There's not a lot out there even showing the part numbers for Gus feet. So I don't know how often this happens, but I hope this helps somebody.